Alright gang, welcome back to the third installment of our review of the British 24-hour Operational Ration Pack. Now, you would ordinarily say, well, it's 24-hour ration, so there's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's true, but it's such a large ration that there's no way I'm going to be able to eat everything all in one sitting. And plus, I kind of left the breakfast items on the side. I haven't gotten to those yet. So what I am going to do is actually film 4 parts. Tonight we're going to have the bean and pasta salad for dinner, and tomorrow we will have the hot chocolate and the cinnamon bun for breakfast, and I think I will have the Thai food tea with my breakfast tomorrow, and the cereal bar will go with breakfast as well. And that will leave us with the bean and pasta salad, lemon beverage drink, the exotic electrolyte drink, coffee, creamer, sugar, a little bit of gum, and this cute little tin of cashew nuts. Wonder how many are in there. So let's go ahead, like all the other rations, get the bean and pasta salad in the hot water. Got it over there on the sink. It's boiling right now, so we'll go ahead and heat that up, and then we'll come back, we'll put it on the tray, and see how it goes. Alright gang, I'm back, and I am ready for dinner. Let's start with making a lemon beverage. This is flavored beverage powder. We tried the lemon already in the first video, and it was alright. I think I'm going to make it a little less powerful this time, a little less water. Maybe that'll improve the flavor a bit. I make only about a half a canteen cup. It says to use 500 milliliters of water. I think perhaps that might be a bit much. Okay, that's made. Next beverage, the exotic electrolyte drink powder. Has a nutritional value on here. 380 calories. Has salt, vitamin E, vitamin C, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, folic acid, B12, biotin, and pantothenic acid. I don't know what pantothenic acid is. And 72 grams of sugars. So I'm going to be wired tonight. That's pretty good pile of stuff. The cut's too small. It's definitely going to be too strong, but we'll see how it comes out. And while it says it's exotic, it looks just like lemonade. And unfortunately, this is not. Yeah, this is kind of a mess. If you take a look, it's very clumpy, not appealing at all. Say what you will about the lemonade, at least it dissolved. We'll let that sit a moment, see if any of that helps dissolve. Okay, we've got that. We've got our entree off the stove, and it's still hot and it's still wet. Alrighty. I'm burning my fingers here trying to get this onto the tray. Ow, 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 ow. Hot, hot, hot. I'd have been on the stove a little bit more than 5 minutes. So that's uncomfortable. Alright, that is definitely too hot for me to start eating right this second. Okay, the lemonade tastes a little bit better than it did. I had it too watered down last time. So a little better, still not good. Take a look at the cashews. That's a pretty fair amount. That's a good handful. Make my coffee. And this, the other one was Nescafe. This is Dewey Egberts. Never heard of it, but you know that they're British. You never know what you're dealing with. They got all kinds of brands we've never heard of. And it's just normal freeze-dried instant coffee. Creamer. And a packet, a sachet of sugar. That's a pretty good amount of sugar. There's a lot of sugar in this meal between the lemonade, the exotic fruit drink, and sugar in my coffee. Yeah, I'm spilling a little. There we go. It would appear, right, the exotic beverage has started, the clumpiness has gone down somewhat. It's not totally gone. Still a little bit in there. See if you can get a look in there. See how it clumps a little. Try and smoosh those a bit. Let's give that a taste, see what it's like. That's terrible. Oh, that really is. It doesn't taste, it looks like lemonade. It doesn't taste like it. It has, I almost want to say like a passion fruit taste, which I'm not a fan of passion fruit. Decidedly not the best part of the meal. Still, you need your electrolytes. Ooh, coffee is very, very hot. But this particular brand of coffee tastes better than the Nescafe that was in the other video, the earlier video. All right, let's take a look at our dinner here. Bean and pasta salad, kind of plain. Appears to be some kind of tomato-based sauce. It's elbow macaroni and what looks like kidney beans. And there looks to be something else in there. Don't know what kind of bean that is. This is rather disappointing because in addition to being the subject of the video, it's the only thing I have planned for dinner, and I'm hungry, and I was kind of hoping for something that was tastier. It's a little bland, plus there's no meat, which I like meat. So we're actually going to do something I very, very, very rarely do. We're going to break out the Tabasco sauce. All right, little itty bitty bottle of Tabasco. The question is, can I get the damn thing open? This shrink wrap plastic on here is difficult to get past, and I'm trying to do this without stabbing myself, which, let's face it, very good chance that'll happen. Okay, making progress here, I think. How the heck did I ever manage to do this when I was in the Army? That's off. And once you get the plastic off, it's relatively easy. Unfortunately, there we go. That's more than enough Tabasco for me. When I was in Desert Storm, of course, virtually every MRE came with a little tiny bottle of Tabasco sauce, and I always gave it away. I very rarely used it. But one of the popular things was to empty it out, let it dry out, and then fill it with sand from Iraq or Saudi Arabia or Kuwait or wherever we were, and then try and smuggle that back home so you had a little piece of the desert. Unfortunately, the USDA, the Department of Agriculture, really hates people introducing foreign soil, literally soil, sand, into the U.S. because that's how you get crop diseases and everything. So there was a major shakedown of all your baggage and equipment and everything to make sure you weren't bringing in little tiny Tabasco sauce bottles filled with sand. Oh, yep. There's some Tabasco in there. Got some on that bite. So, in addition to the two kinds of beans, elbow macaroni, tomato sauce, looks like some chopped onion of some sort, maybe some green onion, can't quite tell. And the packaging, I'm too lazy to go look at the actual ingredients over there. Well, I'm just making a mess here, so. Incidentally, these are tissues, by the way, that came in the ration. And by that I mean they have apparently not a toilet paper. Because you know, in US MREs, C rations and what have you, they come with toilet paper in them. Not a lot. And you're certainly well advised to bring your own to the field. But this is just like a, maybe a paper napkin or a tissue, like to blow your nose with. You could probably get away with wiping, but I don't think it was exactly intended for that. And while I'm a little disappointed with the flavor, it's kind of bland. This is better than a lot of the meals that I used to get in the Army. The original 1980s era MREs had such culinary delights as ham and chicken loaf, and oh my god, the chicken a la king was terrible. People would complain about the Four Fingers of Death, the Frankfurters. You know, at least they were just plain meat. They weren't actively awful. They were just made of awful. O-F-F-A-L. There's a joke. That's a joke. You get it? All right, you got it. Of course you got it. You guys know these things. All right, try a cashew. See if I can do this without pulling the dentures. Yep, that's a cashew. Not salted enough though. Can't complain too much though. Alright guys, this is the third, but not final, episode of the British 24-hour ration pack, Operational Ration Pack. We'll do the next one for breakfast, and then I think we're going to go, we've got a pretty wide selection of rations to look at, but I think we're going to establish the baseline and do the plain old US MRE, and that will give us something to compare everything that comes after that to. All right, So guys, thanks for coming along for the ride, and bon appetit. Yeah, I belched.